Here we are, just starting out the afternoon with Jojo and Joe with Catch 22 and Jack's Charter Service. Joe's got a little guy on here, I guess. What do you think? Smaller than the one you got the other day, buddy?
Yeah, I think so.
That way.
The other day, little Jojo, rod tip that way, buddy. There you go. Nice little eater right there.
Yep.
This brings me into what we're gonna talk about.
Yeah.
And we have a deep dive in husky jerk here at DHJ 12. But we spend a lot of time in a lot of different places customizing what we use for areas that we use it. Nice walleye there.
Get her. Oh my God. Woo.
This one happens to be Bahama Mama with bars. If there's anyone that's fished little bait and knock back 20-25 years ago, one of the best colors by far was a Bahama Mama bomber that we used. This one is painted by custom painters that do stuff for us. This one I believe is Viper Custom Tackle that did it. And we put bars on it. We have some that have the bars. We have another one over here that has no bars, kind of like the original bomber did. So
I don't know what you mean by.
our goal here in doing what we're doing is that we've just got a lot of, there's some suspended walleyes right there. Our goal in doing what we're doing is we take some of the best baits that there are and end up putting them on best colored baits that there are, and ended up putting those colors on a bunch of different baits. So an example is that Bahama Mama, we have that on regular husky jerks, so shallow diving husky jerks, HJs, 10s, 12s, 14s. We have it on deep diving husky jerks, 10s, 12s, 14s. We have it on perfect 10s. We have it, so Smithwick Rogue perfect 10. We have it on a suspending perfect 10. We have them on the old school Super Rogue. We have them on scatter wraps. We have it on just about every bait that has a clear base, bandit, shallow and deep, that you can imagine. We put that color on there. So we're going to come back to this because of the fact that we're in a bunch of different areas. Green Bay has certain colors that are very good colors. Little Bay to Knock has colors that are real good colors. Lake Erie has colors that are really good colors. Lake Geneva that we fish has colors that are very good colors. So we stick with that same theme and put them on there. Joe's just letting out a leadcore right now. So the way that we do the leadcore is that the very beginning of, we've got 50 feet of fluorocarbon. We use blood run fluorocarbon, 12-pound test. And then we have, that one happens to be a 2.5 color. It's marked right there. So 2.5 colors of lead. Go ahead, let it out. We use all offshore planer boards. Definitely believe that they pull to the side better than any other planer board that there is. So if we look at this side right here, we've got the 3 planer boards in a perfect line. And obviously when one of them pulls backwards out of that line, there's a fish on it for people that aren't used to planer boards. We don't actually put the flags up because of the fact that in rough water, your line going from the one planer board can get tangled with the line to another planer board. So we leave it the way it is. All of our planer boards that we use in bait and knock and walleye fishing, we attach a light to them, just like that light right there, because of the fact that we do some nighttime fishing. In one of the future videos that I do here, we're gonna put out a competitor's, one of the competitors' planer boards, and you'll see that instead of them all of these planer boards here are going out to the side and back a little, but you'll notice that when we throw out the competitors' planer boards, they're more toward the back of the boat and don't go out nearly as far as offshore's boards do. So it's a great board. You can get them. We get most of our tackle through Fish USA. In all of our videos, there's a little their website right there, but it's just fishusa.com. It's a great company. They have a lot of stuff in stock for everything that we do, with the salmon fishing, walleye fishing, smallmouth fishing, the ice fishing that we do, all of those. So I'm going to come back now to these other baits that we're using some of this year. I'm going to have Joe get us a laser craw colored husky jerk. Which is one of the other colors that we've spent a lot of time on getting these baits custom painted on bases. So there was a bait that was made by Smithwick, and it was a Super Rogue. I'll end up showing you the Super Rogue later on, but the bait was made in this color called Laser Craw. So what we do is we take a clear husky jerk or clear P10 or clear whatever like we've been through before, and have the laser craw pattern painted on it, as it is by far one of the best colors for little beta knock. I guess if I had to pick two colors of this, let's see if Joe agrees, I would pick the laser craw, the Bahama Mama without bars, and then the Bahama Mama with bars. So those three baits right there. All of those baits can be bought at Fish USA and then custom painted. We used to have a great custom painter that did a lot of stuff, Leo Zlasnik. Shout out to him, but he's not doing it anymore unless we can beg him to. That was ZS Customs. And right now we have Viper Customs doing all our work. He does a great job as well. Matching the color is extremely important. If the colors aren't the same, we don't get the same results. The other baits that I just want to talk about really quickly here are the deep dive in shadow wraps. That purple and gold one at the top right there has been a good color in beta knock. This middle color right here with the bluish or turquoise tealish top and the see-through side has been absolutely amazing. And this white one that has the see-through side, and I guess it's, I don't know, Joe, what is it? Like it's a bluish, dark bluish see-through side is the third one that is great. We'll add on to this. I'll show you actually boxes with them in. Once again, you can get all these baits at Fish USA for anyone that's looking for them. This is one bait that we haven't custom painted yet, but this winter we're going to be getting these custom painted as well in the colors that we showed you over here. So our goal with this is that we're just going to continue this theme, because people ask us all the time why what the reason is for catching the amount of fish that we do. I think a big part of it is making sure that you have all the tackle, all the gear, and then from that point making sure that you have everything in the right colors. So if we look at our lead core here, this top one that we have out is a 2 color, and then if we go to this one we have a 3 color, and on this one right here we have a 3.5 color. So we're actually splitting some of the colors by a half color, which most people don't do. They'll just let out a little bit more line, but that's not as exacting to me. So we actually split it by a half color, going at the speed that we are, and depending on the bait that there is, it's only splitting the bait from the next one. So from that 3 color to the 3.5 color by about 2.5 or 3 feet. But sometimes that 2.5 or 3 feet can mean everything. Jojo reeling in another fish. What do we got? Oh, northern this time. Silly little northern. Open up the bail, buddy. Open it up. Northern this time, buddy.
Yeah.
Nice looking fish though.
Well, he'll be going back in the water. He hit the white shadow wrap. Better than no fish, Joe says. All right, we're gonna throw him back in the water.